All right, are we recording? Is it going? Okay, it's going. All right, so look, right? I was gonna make a bigger video, right? But I got the Valorverse Swarm Tracer and Swarm Horde, as well as the ammo crate. None of that matters right now, right? Because I'm just going to talk about this real quick. So as you can see, right, it's still in the box. Nothing's been taken out, right? I just took him out, and I was like, okay, so to fill you in, right? I took Wasp here, right? I got the head pack, by the way. I got the box is over there, whatever. I got the head pack, right? So I gave Wasp the battle damage dome head, right? That was fine. Heated them up, no big deal. It fit. I had to do a little bit of adjustment, right? So I got him sitting out, right? Great figure. I like the red. He doesn't come with any alternate heads. No big deal, right? No big deal. I got three heads to choose from. Now, Wasp has the dome head, so I wasn't going to do that one. So I was thinking about doing this one for him because, as much as I like this head, he already this guy is basically using the same head. It's the same sculpt. It looks like just with different. I guess it's a little different. No, it's the same sculpt. Yeah, it's the exact same sculpt, just painted differently. Okay, so same sculpt. I wanted a different head. So I pop it off, and look at this. I don't know if you can tell. I don't know if you can actually tell. Hold on. Try to focus. Try to focus. You see that crack in the plastic? You see that? His torso's cracked. His his torso's cracked. So I had to break out the camera, and I had to see what's going on here. Look at this. Look at this. His torso is the top of his torso is like either glued down incorrectly or like squished, but it's not. Is he like this? Hold on, we have to see. We have to see because this could be a nothing burger, right? Head pops off fine. No, no, look, he's fine. I mean, a little bit open. No, no, look over here. Yeah, yeah. Okay, so let's take off his vest. Let's take off his vest. If this is like this, this is gonna be hugely disappointing. If this is actually like this, no. Okay, so see, it's slightly raised, but definitely like comparing the two. I don't know. I need this to focus. I need you to actually see this. Look at the difference between here. Look at that crack. I don't know how to fix that. What the actual hell? I don't think I can get a replacement for this because I got it secondhand. You know, I got it from a toy shop down here, a reseller basically. So maybe they damaged it. I don't know. But my Mountain Dew buddy, my Baja Blast guy right here, is significantly cracked. I'm low key worried about that. And I'm not like, and this isn't me trying to be like, oh, fuck Valorverse. You know, I hate you, Valorverse. This isn't that. I got the weapon pack. My Joes are sporting the Valorverse guns. I was excited about this figure. This is genuine disappointment after just being put through the ringer for a bunch of other stuff. If you know, you know. But this is genuinely disappointing right here. He's got like a little, I guess that's just a little smudge. But what the actual hell? I don't know. Okay. Let's be honest here, right? Let's. I'll bring you to me. I look a mess, so just be warned. I'm messy, all right. But we're gonna put our money where our mouth is, right? Hasbro, who I would consider the closest thing to comparability when it comes to Valorous. I have no idea if I'm in frame, by the way. So if I'm not, I'm not. They have QC issues all the time. Okay, they have genuine QC issues. Characters are sometimes really messed up. As an example, the very Wasp figure I bought, her head sculpt, right, was damaged in there. And as you can see, I had to cut out a piece of plastic because her bottom jaw was sort of like this in the package. So when I finally got her, and this is Wasp from the Quantumanium, so it's been a hot minute since this figure had even been open. The plastic had molded to the fold shape, so it looked like she had a broken jaw, and she still kind of does. Like I said, I don't know if I'm in frame, but so Valorverse having QC issues isn't a big deal, right? Now, if you've been following me, you know that my first Valorverse figure head was completely broken, cut off in the package. So either I need to stop buying from toy vendors and people like that to get my Valorverse and just buy from them directly, or I need to stop buying Valorverse. I found the heads, by the way. These are the head pack that I bought. This is wild. I don't think I've ever experienced something as bad as this. I'm genuinely worried about this figure. I'll keep an eye on it. I'm sure it'll be fine. There'll be another review of these guys, more in depth, I guess. But at the time of writing or at the time of speaking, this is the second time a Valorverse figure, specifically a figure, has messed up on me or had some QC issues. And I'm not exactly happy about it, if I'm being completely honest with you. Now, that doesn't turn me into a Valorverse hater. I'm not going to go over and be like, Valorverse sucks. Fuck you, Valorverse. You. I'm not going to do that. Because this is the second Valorverse figure that I've had that's been messed up, right? But my G.I. Joes or in my Marvel Legends, I've had quite a few of them messed up. So, like, comparing the two mess ups, because they can really only be compared with each other. I mean, I don't have a lot of third-party, like, other action figure brands, so I don't know who else to compare it to. So, as of the time of writing, this is knocking Valorverse's score down for sure. But they're still a good brand. At least they're still a decent brand. You should still, if you like them, you should get them. I mean, the sculpt on him, amazing. Well, okay, I gotta point this out because I thought this was silly, right? So he's glow in the dark, right? His knife is glow in the dark. So is the sheath. So he can store his glow in the dark sheath or knife with his glow in the dark sheath. It's silly and it's fun in the best ways. And I hope, I don't have the yellow guy, right? The yellow swarm agent. But now I have the red and the green, and now Wasp will be my yellow. And hopefully, if I get any more Valorverse figures, they don't have these issues. I think because they are a smaller company and because they have such a good rep, I'm holding them to a higher standard. then I probably need to, then I probably should. Like I said, I don't have many third parties. Valorverse is really my dip into other brands outside of basically Hasbro. I mean, I guess you can consider NECA, but NECA's also a big brand. But to be fair, I haven't had any issues with NECA. I love these guys, by the way. To me, they're just like drones. But I haven't had any issues with those guys. So, and I blame Hasbro when I get issues with them. Like, I am full on upset about it. This is just my first dive into Valorverse. So, yeah, I'm not a happy camper when it comes to that. I'll keep an eye on it, and I'll make sure that, or I'll take good care of him, make sure that he doesn't break. I hope he doesn't break. But that's a pretty big L in my opinion, personally. I'm putting another head on. Yeah, I'm worried about that. We're gonna do this on camera. Knife fell. Mountain Dew knife. Head's a little tight, but it works, and it looks different. This will be how I have him. I'll call them like the Hornet Gang or something like that. I don't know, but like I said, not my first time dealing with QC issues, but for what I would consider a deluxe figure, what I would consider high quality, because I do consider Valorverse high quality, especially with the people promoting Valorverse so often and selling Valorverse so often. I have higher expectations for them. And maybe that's where I'm wrong. Maybe that's where I'm wrong. But I'm very disappointed that Mountain Dew over here. He wait a second. Oh, okay. I thought plastic had fused in the hole. His jacket was just further up. I got to push it down a little bit. Take this and put this one on him. Yeah, there we go. Woo! It worked. I just wanted to see if it worked. But I'm disappointed. Sorry. But that's it. That's all I have to say. Goodbye. Bye. I love you.